Esmond here for Winners and Whiners. Never too early to talk about football, even if it's Wyoming football or New Orleans Saints football or Washington Huskies football, Notre Dame football. But today, we're going to be talking about, well, those pesky San Francisco 49ers and their over and under number for the season. So this is the way too early San Francisco 49ers preview. And, you know, one of the funny things, the 49ers, I mean, they were a Brock Purdy injury, I think, away from the Super Bowl last year. Remember, the story for the 49ers was that quarterback, Brock Purdy, coming out of nowhere and playing like a freaking all-star. I don't think he lost until the Philadelphia game in the playoffs, and that's because he got hurt. And, man, the drop-off from him to the – wow. It was like the team fell off a cliff when he went out. So a lot of this is going to be dependent on, does Brock Purdy come back healthy? And I think if he does, he's the starter. You know, they've got the kid that they drafted way early. I forget where he came out of, but he looked terrible in the 2 games that he started before he got hurt. And Brock Purdy came in and saved the season. So I think it's Purdy's job to lose. And as long as he's healthy, and apparently he's ahead of schedule, they should be just fine. Now, the 49ers, despite being just about in the Super Bowl last year, have the 5th easiest schedule. So, man, you want to talk about a gift. Now, one of that is because they get to play the Arizona Cardinals twice. But they also get the Commanders, and they get the Rams, and they get the Browns, and they get the Vikings. Anyway, we'll go through it, but their over-under number is pretty high. It's 10.5. Now, Sharp's football analysis puts them at 10.6 wins. Well, you can't win a 0.6 of a game. So the question is, are they going to be 11 or less? So let's go through it. Now, the way that I do this, and everybody who's seen my Winners and Whiners way too early over-under picks knows, I go outright win, outright loss, and T for toss-up. So I have them at 12 wins, 2 losses, and 3 toss-ups. So I have them over the bar by 1 game. And even if they lose all 3 of the toss-ups, they're still over the bar. So let's go through it. 49ers open at Steelers. Again, assuming a healthy Brock Purdy. The Steelers are going to be better, but the 49ers are in a different class. Brilliant running game, weapons at wide receiver. Brock Purdy's a great quarterback at distributing the ball in that system that doesn't ask the quarterback to do too much. And the defense, which was great, got even better. They're going to be healthy. They're going to come out of the gates. They're too much for the Steelers. Then the 49ers at Rams. Yeah, the Rams are not the Rams, if you know what I'm saying. Then they get a Thursday night football game at home with the New York Giants. They're too much for the Giants. Then the Cardinals at 49ers. That one's probably going to be a laugher, just saying. Then we've got Cowboys at 49ers. The first of my toss-ups. Cowboys at 49ers. I'm not really sure how that's going to go. The Cowboys and the 49ers, long history there, so we'll see. Then 49ers at Browns. I've got that as a 49ers win. I'm not a Browns believer. 49ers at Vikings. I'm giving this a toss-up. I just have a sense there that the Vikings are going to be good. They've got the best receiver probably in the league. They were confident enough to let Dalvin Cook go and not pay him his money. So I'm just going to give that a toss-up. Bengals at 49ers. Bengals are a team that can beat them. I chalked up a loss there. They got to lose sometime. 49ers at Seahawks. I think the Seahawks are going to be great. They always play the 49ers hard. I'm giving them a loss there. 49ers at Eagles. The 49ers had the Eagles, I think, until Brock Purdy got hurt. So I'm going to go toss up there. Seahawks at 49ers. We'll give the 49ers a season split with the Seahawks there at 49er land. 49ers at Cardinals. That's another win for the 49ers. Ravens at 49ers. Because it's at home, I'm going to give them the win. 49ers at Commanders. Yeah, they're way better than the Commanders. And Rams at 49ers. The Rams will be talking about where they're going to take vacation and play golf by that point in the season. And the 49ers get that win there. So, at the end of the day here at Winners and Winers, we are going over 10.5. Hammer it. I'm sorry. Over 10.5. Hammer it for the 49ers. I'm Loud Asman for Winners and Winers. Trying to make you a better.